This is The Scoop for Tuesday.
I'm Josh Holton with the WMNF News headlines. A proposal that would prevent local governments from setting policies related to diversity, equity, and inclusion was approved yesterday by a Senate committee. The Republican-controlled Community Affairs Committee voted 5-3 to back the measure, Senate Bill 420, sponsored by Republican Senator Clay Yarborough of Jacksonville. The bill would also allow people to take legal action if the prohibition is violated. The measure would also affect things such as employment practices. Democratic Senator Chevron Jones of Miami Gardens called the proposal authoritarianism and said it would not improve the lives of Floridians. Yarborough's bill would need to clear 2 more committees before it could go to the Senate floor. The city of Tampa is still reeling from the impacts and aftermath of Hurricanes Helene and Milton last year. Local officials met yesterday at the DeSoto Center in Palmetto Beach, which is the most recent community center to reopen. Adriana Colina is the director of logistics and asset management for the city of Tampa. She said the city has at least $17 million more in repairs to go, but public safety is the top priority.
So police and fire sites are repaired, and then we work hand in hand with Parks and Rec because we know how heavily the community relies on these community centers and how they want to get back to normal.
The city says the damage was the most widespread and costly in the history of Tampa. Parks and Recreation will reopen 5 facilities by the end of May. The Kwame Doster Community Center will be the next to open by the end of the month, followed by Forest Hills Community Center next month. The Senate Ethics and Elections Committee yesterday voted 6-2 to approve a proposal that would put in the Florida Constitution 8-year term limits for county commissioners and school board members. The legislature in 2023 approved 8-year term limits for school board members, but those limits are not in the Constitution. Republican Senator Blaise Ingoglia sponsored the proposed constitutional amendment and told the committee that voters support term limits for elected officials. Senator Aaron Grahl voted against Ingoglia's proposal. Grahl unsuccessfully attempted to increase term limits from 8 to 12 years. She said that 8 years might not be long enough for elected officials to get the institutional knowledge they need to be effective. The proposed term limits, if approved by the legislature, would go on the 2026 ballot and would need 60% approval from voters to pass. Business groups are raising privacy concerns after state regulators requested detailed data on Floridians' prescription drugs, including patients' names and dates of birth and their doctors. The Office of Insurance Regulation is demanding data from pharmacy benefit managers who Governor Ron DeSantis and others have blamed for rising drug costs. The Tampa Bay Times reported that this year the companies were requested to hand over claim reimbursement data for every prescription drug they filled in Florida last year, amounting to hundreds of millions of transactions. The state said it wanted to hear the data to better understand the company's practices. Industry groups have been arguing that there is no good reason why they need to provide such detailed information. The organization represents many of the largest corporations in the world. About 150 people rallied at the Social Security office in Tallahassee yesterday. They're worried the Trump administration could be targeting their monthly benefits. As Margie Menzel reports, the rally comes in the wake of a statement by Elon Musk, who is advising President Donald Trump. Musk recently called Social Security a Ponzi scheme.
Both Trump and Musk say there are massive amounts of fraud in what they call entitlements, such as Social Security. But Leon County Commissioner Bill Proctor, leading Monday's rally, flatly rejected the term entitlements. He says Social Security is for people who have worked.
And I want y'all to know that this ain't about red party or blue. This issue is about green, our money.
Proctor says he's also concerned about Social Security Administration employees who were offered incentives to leave or could be laid off under Musk's Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE.
And when you lay off the workers in Social Security, you destabilize the scaffolding and the infrastructure that undergirds our lives. Yes. And we need for monies to come to us as we have paid in monies on every paycheck. We done our part. It's time for the government to live up to the social contract and do their part.
Retirees nationwide are confronting their local members of Congress about the possibility of cuts to their Social Security. I'm Margie Menzel.
Sunny skies today with warmer weather and highs near 80. Clear skies tonight and overnight lows around the lower 50s. Sunny skies tomorrow with highs in the lower 80s. I'm Josh Holton with the WMNF News headlines.
This is The Scoop, recorded at WMNF Tampa.